Come on down to the barbecuer. Oh, shit.
Another one.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy?
I owe the bank a lot of money.
No, you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
Just threw up like a motherfucker.
Number one bullshit guy.
The best guy around.
Real bad.
I need another puff of the Zaza nail, baby.
Not the nice head, motherfucker.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to another episode of Panda Rants. My name is Panda, and do I have an exciting episode for you today. Okay, maybe it's not that exciting for you, but it's very exciting for me. I have an update, a twist, some might call it, in the Sweatshirt Girl saga, but I'll be getting to that soon. We had an absolute shit show fuckfest of a Monday Night Football game last night. I have just finished editing the first ever episode of Hot Women Wednesday. That will be releasing tomorrow, and I could not have asked for a better first interview. It gets a little wild. It is election day. Get the fuck out and vote. Don't be an idiot. Go make your voice heard today. Vote. I'm not sure if I'll touch on that, but I did need to tell y'all to go vote because I know some of y'all don't be voting, and that's kind of stupid, honestly. I will be getting into a little bit of college basketball. We had a couple wild endings last night that I want to talk about. And then I will wrap it up with a Panda Rant. Going to be a pretty short episode today because I got a rant, boys. But stick around. Let's get into the Chargers and the Jets. The Chargers 27, the New York Jets 6. An absolute pathetic performance by the Jets. They allowed 8 sacks. They punted 7 times, which honestly, the Chargers punted 8 times. But 3 fumbles lost, my guy. 3 of them. You might as well be playing for the other team. We started off strong. Darius Davis, 87-yard punt return for a touchdown to put the Chargers up early 7-0. Austin Eckler at the end of the first with a touchdown. This game goes 17-3 into halftime. We all knew who was winning this game at the end of the first quarter. The Chargers looked like they had been there before. The Jets looked like they had their thumbs up their ass. I don't know what the fuck to say about it. They looked terrible. They looked disgusting. Austin Eckler ended the game with a garbage time touchdown, 3 minutes left, 27-6 Chargers. You allow 8 sacks and you lose 3 fumbles. Winning percentage at that point, it's got to be single-digit percentage. Absolutely garbage. Justin Herbert, 16-30, 136. And honestly, that's garbage too. The Chargers' stats are honestly kind of abysmal. Austin Eckler, 14 for 47 and 2 touchdowns. Can't complain. Won't complain. But 14 of 47, I mean, if he doesn't score those 2 touchdowns, that's a terrible game. 16 of 30 for 136 from Justin Herbert. That's honestly piss poor. That's terrible. And I'd understand if Austin Eckler had 90 yards, 110, but 47? Zach Wilson, 33 of 49 for 263. Zach Wilson threw to 11 different receivers last night. 11 of them. And 7 of them had over 10 yards. The Chargers only had 191 total yards. The Jets had 270. The Jets had the ball for over half the game. 34 minutes, dude. 34 minutes. The Chargers had the ball for 25 minutes, took the ball 191 yards, and won 27-6. The Jets are just that bad. The Jets are just that bad. They had more first downs, more yards, more time of possession. They just couldn't do shit with the ball. It was like fumble, punt, 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 fumble, punt, fumble, punt, punt. It was just terrible. Absolute garbage time game. Shit show fuckfest of the highest capacity. And that's really all I have to say about it. Just an overall shitty game. Was not a fan. And the Jets losing puts my official Panda Picks record at 8-5. Not too bad. Not too bad, honestly. I'll take that. But enough about that game. There was one particular college basketball upset that I wanted to go over, and I'll get into a couple other scores as well. All right, let's get into some men's college basketball. I have some interesting things to talk about. First off, only one top 25 ranked team lost, and it's the first time since 2005 when Michigan State also lost to a non-ranked opponent in the first game of the year. Michigan State gets upset at home by James Madison University, 79-76 in overtime. The program's second top 25 win in history. Now, every other top 25 game went exactly as you would assume the first game of the year went. They all scheduled cupcakes. I mean, some of these scores are just ridiculous. The one that I think is the absolute worst is number 23 St. Mary's versus Stanislaus State. Who the fuck is Stanislaus? Say that 5 times fast. Stanislaus State. 107-28. They won by 79 points. Some of these other teams, these other cupcake teams, didn't even score 79 points. St. Mary's won by 79. Absolutely ridiculous. A couple of the bigger margins. Illinois over Eastern Illinois by 32, 80-52. Kentucky beats New Mexico State 86-46. Texas A&M versus Texas A&M Commerce 78-46. Arkansas beats Alcorn State. Jesus, go figure. 93-59. Miami University over NJIT 101-60. Arizona over Morgan State 122-59. I mean, these are just ridiculous games. I understand it. I get it. Football teams do the same exact thing. No hate. Everybody wants to start their season off strong and come out and absolutely murder someone. Sucks to be the Michigan State Spartans, though. Lose by 3 to a team you scheduled at home for a cupcake win, first game of the year. That's tough. That's tough. How do you come back from that mentally as a player? Can you imagine Ohio State coming in first game of the year against Western Kentucky and getting beat? Or Morgan State? I mean, Jesus, the Zips barely beat Morgan State. Anyways, I digress. I'm not really big into college basketball until we get close to March Madness, but I saw all of these scores this morning and I knew I had to go over them. There's just some absolutely ridiculous disparities going on, but obviously that won't be how it goes for the entire season. But enough about men's basketball. I would prefer to not talk about it any longer. I said I wasn't sure if I was going to touch on it, but I will touch on it a little bit. Get out and vote today. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care how you got to do it. But in a country where the government federally is mostly owned by corporations and lobbied by corporations and making handshake deals behind closed doors, it's all kind of bullshit at this point. But what is not bullshit is state government and local elections. I mean, state government is probably some level of bullshit. Don't get me wrong. Government is government and people are people. So at any level, I'm sure it's a bit corrupt. But I've always been of the opinion that state government is more important than federal government. And I don't think that's a hot take. But local government's even more important. Shape the laws of where you live. Let your voice be heard. Go out there and legalize weed for me if you want to. I'm not going to tell you how to vote, though. But if you're on the fence and you're willing to take some advice, yeah, go legalize weed, please. I'd really like to go to a recreational dispensary in my city sometime next year if this passes. I don't like to get too political on here. And the fact that this is political is honestly an issue. So I am going to get a little political. But women have a right to their reproductive rights. As a dude, I don't really have any dog in that fight. It's not my decision to make. But the way that democracy works is that I actually do have a say in that. And I don't want to get too personal. But yeah, go vote. That's all I'm going to say. Go vote. Think about the women in your life. Think about the women you love. Vote for them. Think about the panda in your life that loves weed. Vote for him too. But that's all I'll say on that. That's that on that. But let's get into a Panda Rant, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. It's another Panda Rant. And boys, do I have the fucking tea. Let me fucking tell you. An update in the Sweatshirt Girl saga. I sent her a photo. It was somewhat of a house-made meme. A house meme. I chefed it up myself. And when I say chefed it up, it was really just a cropped screenshot of a video from Barstool. And so I sent it to her and I said, so, with a bunch of O's, about that sweatshirt with a bunch of periods. No reply all day. I sent this yesterday morning, right? I get a text from Panda Rant's resident hot woman, Brittany Blevins, at 4:56 6 this morning. I texted her last night. I was like, hey, Sweatshirt girl saw my IG. She's probably going to end up hearing about herself. And I get this text from Brittany that says, hey, maybe she'll give you your sweatshirt back then. You want to know what the next text that was on my phone was? It was from Sweatshirt girl. Hey, Sweatshirt's outside my door. I saw that this morning. I popped up. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll be over in a second. I'm grabbing that shit. So here I am, sitting here in this sweatshirt. It smells like an apartment that somebody smokes weed in. And I can't tell if it's the dissipated smell of my cologne or if there's some perfume on here. Maybe she did wear it. I don't know. Doesn't matter though. Honestly, don't care. I'm just happy to have it back. This is quite possibly the most comfortable sweatshirt that I own. Soft rib on the wrist, soft rib on the waist. Just an absolute smoke show inside. I mean, it feels like you're wearing a cloud. I completely understood why I didn't get this back right away. It's a very comfortable sweatshirt, but it's back in my possession. I can stop bitching about it, so that's cool. Yeah, little twist in the story. I thought she was a goner. I thought I was never getting her back. The sweatshirt, not the sweatshirt girl. Sorry. You can keep yourself, shorty. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Leave the sweatshirt, take yourself away, please. And that's mean. But warranted, I suppose. Don't treat me like coleslaw and expect me to keep you on my plate, you feel me? I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but it sounded good. Oh my god, Call of Duty's coming out this Friday, and I might buy it. Played the beta, liked the beta, I don't know. If anybody hears this and you have an opinion on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, put it in the comments. Shoot me a text if you'd rather. You don't have to fucking leave a comment on my fucking YouTube channel for my podcast. I don't really give a shit. That's the other thing, too. I realized last night, it's like, I truly don't give a fuck if anybody listens to these. At the end of the day, I'm going to sit here and talk to myself either way, right? Fuck it. If people like it, cool. But if they don't, fuck them. We have a new segment coming on Thursday. A new segment coming tomorrow, too. Hot Women Wednesday. First ever segment. I'm so amped. Like I said in the intro, I could not be more excited to release this one. It was fun as hell to record. It got a little wild, which I'm not surprised. That's kind of the whole point. But I reached out to 2 other women that I know for Hot Women Wednesday, and they didn't reply. I didn't tell them that it was called Hot Women Wednesday. I was like, hey, I got a segment where I talk to women that have inspiring stories. Is this something you'd be interested in? Let me know when you're available. We can chat further. No reply. Bunch of hoes, honestly. And I mean hoes in like very respectfully. Oh, I gotta find another movie for Movie Monday next week. Fuck. I don't know what we're gonna watch. I have to find a website that streams movies so I can have full access. I stopped paying for all my streaming services recently because it's like I'm barely using them, let alone 5 of them. So all I have left right now is ESPN Plus, which I'll probably keep through the end of college football season. I don't know. I feel like I might want to have it going into the end of college basketball season, into March Madness. I can always just start it back up, I suppose. If you're listening to this, if you've gotten this far and you haven't checked out Joe Bob's Letterboxd, it is in the description from the episode that aired yesterday. Joe Bob has rated over 950 movies, 989 the last time I checked. That man is going to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and that's fucking impressive. Now, I wouldn't follow Panda Rants on Letterboxd if you're looking for good reviews, but if you're looking to keep up with Movie Mondays in the future, that is where I'll be putting all of our Movie Monday reviews, is on the Panda Rants Letterboxd. So if you want to keep track that way, you're more than welcome to, but definitely give Joe Bob a follow at the very least. Absolute authority on film. Legalize weed. I'll end today's episode by just another reminder. Go out, vote. I don't care how you got to do it. I don't care if you got to walk there, if you got to bike, if you got to take a bus, if you got to fucking steal your grandma's car from the nursing home. Go out and vote. Get yourself a little treat for voting. Maybe a little blizzard. Maybe a little mini blizzard from Dairy Queen. Except for they probably don't have pumpkin anymore, so all their other flavors aren't worth a shit when that one's gone. And that's a lie. They got that royal shit with the fudge core. God damn, it sounds so good right now. Oh, fuck. I still haven't gotten my burger and fries. I might take care of that today. I don't know. Fast food's just gotten so expensive. It seems like just in the last 2 years, everything is up 30-40% in price. It's like, fuck, dude. It's not a big deal. It just fucking sucks. You know, it used to be able to get shit for $2-3, and that same thing is now $5.19. If McDonald's is going to fuck us over, why don't they just give us the snack wrap back? I went through a period recently where the only fast food that I would get would be McDonald's because they have a rewards thing, and that kind of lost its luster. I don't know. I've always been a Wendy's guy, but I was going through a McDonald's phase. I used to eat fast food a lot. If you've seen me, you know your boy is into some fast food. I'm trying to think the last fast food I had. Oh, it was last week. It was Taco Bell breakfast, and it was delicious. It's one of those things. I mean, it's just like any fast food. It's like, know it's bad for you, but it's so fucking delicious that you don't give a shit. Those breakfast crunch wraps hit something different. Oh my God, and I'm nasty and I get the bacon one. That shit is Sodium City, but it's so fucking good. The steak one's bussin' too, but the sausage one I don't fuck with because it's just a sausage patty, and like the sausage patty isn't as big as the crunch wrap, so you get bites around the edges without meat in it, and I'm cool on that. Give me the steak, give me the bacon. They just came out with some type of new taco too that sounded pretty banging. Toasted breakfast taco, very original name. The Bell Breakfast Box, $5.49. See, now this is still a good deal. Crunch wrap, hash brown, Cinnabon Delight, and a drink, $5.49. That's a fire deal compared to some of the other prices that we're seeing. This might be a hot take. Taco Bell breakfast might be the most price efficient fast food in the game right now. You're telling me I can get a cheesy toasted breakfast burrito, potato, sausage, or bacon for $1.69 a piece? I mean, I think hash browns at McDonald's are a fucking $1.59. That might be the best deal in fast food right now. 2 of them for $3.20, or one that's bigger for $3.89. I know what I'm taking. There's more carbs in 2 of them. You're eating 2 tortillas. I don't give a fuck about eating more carbs. I'm eating Taco Bell breakfast. You think I'm carb counting? 350 calories in the small one, 570 in the big one. So I can get 700 calories for $3 and what is that? $3.38. Or I could pay $3.89 for less calories. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm saying that 130 calorie difference is probably that tortilla. Fuck. I love when I make a point and then prove myself wrong in the same fucking breath. That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. It's a fucking banger of a song, on God. I'm just sitting here looking at fast food menus at 9 a.m., dude. It's going to be a long day if I don't get a burger at some point. I've been fiending for a burger, dude. I don't know who has the best fast food burgers. I think it all depends on the technicalities behind what you describe as fast food. Because Five Guys is technically fast casual. You know, they don't have a drive-through. Not that that matters, but that adds to it. You know, you're waiting a little bit longer for your order. Chick-fil-A is technically considered fast casual. So is Chipotle. Actually, Chick-fil-A might be considered fast food. Chick-fil-A is not a fast casual. They call it premium fast food. So, yeah, I don't know the best fast food burger. This might be a hot fucking take, but like if you're talking, let's put all the big ones into a grouping. So we got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Dairy Queen. Who else has burgers? Am I stupid? You get the list of fast food burgers. Okay, so I wasn't missing anything too crazy. Hardee's, who fucking cares? White Castle, who fucking cares? This is counting Shake Shack, Red Robin, and Five Guys. That's false. That's purely false. Those are not fast food. The one that I did forget that is fast food that's, there's one near me, but it's like 18 minutes away, is Sonic. And I'll be honest with you, out of all the ones that I named, especially around here, I think Dairy Queen has the best burger. Like, highest quality, best tasting. And if that's a hot take, fucking sue me. Take me to jail. But I'm taking Dairy Queen's burger over Burger King, McDonald's, or Wendy's any fucking day. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fast food lover. I don't hate any fast food chains. Everybody has their preferences, but I'll go anywhere. I think Burger King is the one that maybe used to be ranked the highest compared to where it is now. I still like Burger King, but I don't know. It's just not, it doesn't hit the same anymore. I don't know if they changed something or if I changed or what, but God, dude, that Wendy's pretzel bacon pub burger, that with the pretzel bun on that joint, it had like fried onions and pickles and honey mustard or whatever. Oh my God. I could have eaten one of those every day for the rest of my life. I was in Edinburgh visiting some friends, Joe Bob actually, and you will meet his college roommate, another one of my best friends from home, on Thursday's episode. Got a special new segment. So I was visiting them. They went to Edinburgh University in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. I was over there. We were hanging out, and they had a McDonald's on campus. Now, mind you, this is a small little area. Their main downtown is 2 bars that are right across the street from each other. It's the best time. It is the best time. We had a blast. So we are drunk as fuck. We walk into this McDonald's. One of their friends that they know there was friends with the guy that worked at the McDonald's we went to. So I ordered a double Big Mac, right? 4 patties. Because I'm drunk as fuck. I'm hungry as fuck. And I felt like being a fat ass. So I ordered 2 patties, extra sauce. This dude, the OG, I don't remember his name, and I doubt he listens to this ever, but if for some reason you are hearing this, thank you. This dude brings me out a triple Big Mac. 3 patties, bread in the middle, 3 patties, extra sauce, extra napkins. I mean, it was a terrible idea for me to eat that, but it was so fucking good, and I will never forget that day. God, dude, that's how you know you're a fat piece of shit. That's what I remember. That's the type of stuff I remember. It's like, oh yeah, I remember when I had that 6 patty Big Mac. God damn it. I don't care either. I don't care. I love it. I love food. You think if I'm on my deathbed and be like, oh, I wish I would have eaten more salads. Fuck no. I'd be like, God damn, somebody give me a burger. Oh my God, but that's enough ranting. I'm done ranting. I gotta get out of here before I talk myself into a hunger strike. I'm so fucking hungry. I need a burger ASAP. It's only 9:10 in the morning. I gotta wait. But thank you for listening. If you made it this far, thank you. I love you. You're the best. I wish you nothing but blessings. Same to your friends and your family. Props to you. Hats off. Roses at your feet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Panda, and this has been another episode of Panda Rants.